In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to delegate tasks for maximum productivity, so let's get started. Perspective plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. Hello everyone, I'm Christina V. Rising and welcome to the Perspective Plan Show, where I help you boost your productivity and stay organized so that you can easily handle whatever life throws at you. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Shop for workbooks, printables, stickers, and 2025 planners at perspectiveplans.com. And last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Perspective Plans patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. It may seem simple to delegate, and those who are skilled at it often make it seem simple. But efficient handoffs need a great deal of cooperation, communication, and of course, confidence. Nevertheless, everyone on your team benefits if you learn how to delegate and do it successfully. Why is delegation important? Well, delegating is essential for leaders since they cannot and should not do all things alone. Building trust, empowering your team, and fostering professional growth are all facilitated by delegation. Additionally, it teaches leaders how to determine who is most qualified to take on certain jobs or initiatives. You may have heard that working on a task yourself is the best way to get it done. Although this is sound advice in many areas of life, you may discover that following it at work all the time might backfire. It is typical for project managers to have a full plate. They bargain with customers, guarantee prompt product delivery, and make every effort to succeed without any problems. Under these conditions, project managers must set priorities, concentrate on the most critical activities, and lessen their workload via efficient job delegation. You may concentrate on the vital stuff and prepare future managers for success by giving your team members the responsibility of repetitive and non-essential duties. Ellie Broad, the first person in history to build several Fortune 500 businesses, states that one of the biggest problems they see with managers at all levels is their unwillingness to distribute duties. Additionally, according to a research conducted by the Institute of Corporate Productivity, around 46% of the questioned organizations expressed worry about their managers' delegating abilities and believe that it is essential for productivity. Bosses often avoid the delegating process because of a negative prior experience. Many managers believe that they cannot rely on their staff members to operate autonomously and remain dedicated to delivering quality work. Managers can address this and make sure everyone stays committed to establishing an efficient system of responsibility and allocating roles. Tip 1. Examine the work and provide comments. Nothing is worse than a manager assisting a task to a worker and then placing the responsibility on the worker when anything goes wrong. Try not to be that kind of management. When a task is over, check to make sure your staff has completed it properly and provide any necessary criticism so they can do a better job managing it in the future. Task delegation alone is not enough for effective delegation. Continuous oversight and helpful criticism are also necessary. By actively examining the work that has been assigned to your staff, you may help them to avoid making the same mistake of shifting the responsibility. In addition to guaranteeing correctness and quality, you can show that you are dedicated to helping your team succeed by personally reviewing completed assignments. Timely feedback, whether it be on areas for development or positive reinforcement, promotes an environment of responsibility and progress in the workplace. Recall that efficient delegation is a cooperative process that fosters mutual respect and trust and allows staff members to achieve success. Prioritizing follow-up and feedback helps you create a culture within your team where everyone feels respected and prepared to take on obstacles head-on. If you have tried bullet journaling, time blocking, or just plain old to-do lists but haven't found the right solution to manage your time, then it's time to try out the Hourly Planner Bundle. This is the ultimate planner with everything you need to manage your schedule and get things done today. Featuring 300 plus planner pages with and without sidebars. 100 plus event and holiday labels, and over 2,000 plus planner stickers in 14 unique colors. All this and more can be found in our hourly planner bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at perspectiveplans.com. Paperback edition, now available at Amazon. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 2. Express your gratitude. When someone finishes a job or a project you assign to them, express your sincere gratitude and highlight any particular accomplishments that they've made. By documenting those details, you're providing folks with a success roadmap for what they need to keep doing right. In a quote, Z. Willing states, "This is the easiest step to learn, but it's also one of the hardest for many people. It will foster loyalty, offer genuine fulfillment for completed tasks, and serve as the foundation for performance evaluations and even mentoring." As I mentioned in a past episode about gratitude, I mentioned that for Thanksgiving, I like to send those I love and appreciate thank you cards for things that they have assisted and supported me with throughout the year. By sending these out during the busy holiday season, I've noticed that those I love may often be feeling a bit burnt out from consistently giving to others. Seeing how my thank you cards can really touch those who may be going through a rough patch can often give them a boost of positivity that they may need to hear. After all, some of the strongest people we know go through silent struggles, and by simply thanking them for whatever they've done, big or small, can make such an impact on them and their mental state. Tip 3. Assign accountability and power. It's likely that you have encountered circumstances when you feel somewhat in control of the choices you had to make despite being given a job. As a consequence, the job takes longer for the management and the employee to complete the work. The work stops and you have to seek out assistance. According to Martin Z. Willing, the CEO and creator of Startup Professionals, managers who fail to delegate responsibly in addition to specific tasks eventually find themselves reporting to their subordinates and doing some of the work, rather than vice versa. Encourage an atmosphere and culture where individuals feel empowered to decide, ask questions, and take the required actions to finish the task at hand. Tip 4. Stay receptive to fresh ideas. It goes without saying that you as the project manager will have the last word over the project's course. Still, it is a good idea to include the team in some decision-making processes. Take note of their recommendations even if they diverge from your original plan. Show appreciation for their advice and be open to better ones. As a manager, you may foster a collaborative atmosphere that fosters creativity by keeping an open mind. Even if you have the last say in all decisions, listening to and respecting team members' opinions might result in stronger, more original solutions. Accept the variety of viewpoints on your team and remember that new concepts can lead to innovations and advancements. Stay open-minded and flexible even if recommendations diverge from your original plans, since the team's combined experience might provide insightful ideas you hadn't even thought about. In addition to building a feeling of ownership and camaraderie, you may enable your team to make a significant contribution to the success of the project by cultivating an inclusive and welcoming culture. Tip 5. Select the best candidate for the position. Comprehending the talents, flaws, and preferences of your staff is a crucial aspect of being an effective leader. Don't assign a job that will need a lot of teamwork to someone who really enjoys working alone if you need to outsource it to them. Give it to a team player. Who enjoys working with other people. You could think about having a team meeting and looking over the list and allowing individuals to choose the duties they would most want to take on. Allowing individuals to choose the assignments they are given is another method to foster engagement and trust within your team. Tip 6. Give your group the freedom to decide. It's likely that you've encountered assignments when you felt powerless to make choices. Don't let your team experience that. Your team will be able to complete tasks as assigned, make judgments with sufficient authority, and take the required actions to meet your expectations. Team members are sufficiently motivated to go above and beyond the call of duty in an empowering atmosphere. Giving your team decision-making authority. Giving your team decision-making authority not only encourages autonomy, but also allows them to reach their greatest potential. Understand that impeding decision-making skills may impede advancement and demoralize members of a team. As an alternative, give your staff the freedom to decide for themselves within their purview. Giving them the freedom to act decisively shows that you believe in their talents and fosters an environment where responsibility and ownership are truly valued. A setting where people are free to make their own choices encourages self-assurance and motivation, which in turn motivates team members to go above and beyond expectations and propel the group's success. Team members are more inclined to proactively seek answers, innovate, and meaningfully contribute to the project's goals when they feel empowered and, of course, respected. Tip 7. Justify your decision to delegate. Giving someone a reason for the work they are taking on may be quite beneficial when you are assigning them something out of the blue. Here's a quote from the creator of the Muse, telling them why you chose them specifically and how you hope to see this help them grow. When choosing someone to delegate to, assist them in viewing every task that is assigned as a chance to learn new skills or assume greater responsibility.
Create a budget that works for you and track your debt, monthly bills, savings, expenses, cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, and more. This budget planner is perfect to take control of your finances, even if you are a beginner and just started your financial journey. Featuring 200 plus planner pages with and without sidebars, over 1,500 planner stickers in 14 unique colors, and 50 plus quote layering stickers that allow you to customize the background to match your planner style. All this and more can be found in the Budget Planner Bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at PerspectivePlans.com.
Paperback edition, now available at Amazon. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 8. Seek methods to make the procedure better for next assignments. It's critical to seek for methods to streamline the procedure for upcoming duties in addition to assigning assignments. This entails standing back and evaluating how the work was done, seeing potential improvement areas, and making the required adjustments. Seek feedback from your team members and evaluate their recommendations. Over time, you'll be able to improve efficiency and optimize the process by streamlining the job workflow. This will improve the quality of the job done in addition to saving you and your team time. Keep in mind that delegating well is a continual process that calls for constant progress. Tip 9. Give the appropriate directions. A competent delegator never micromanages. Instead, they provide crucial and fundamental information. Author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey advises delegating outcomes as opposed to methods. Say, this is what we are doing, for instance. This is the goal we have set, rather than saying, follow up on these leads, Covey adds. I want you to get the sale. Inform staff members of your objectives and desired outcomes. Then let them approach the issue in their own unique manner. Don't micromanage or even strive for perfection, since there's a chance that someone else may do a job differently than you. It's acceptable as long as you get the desired outcome. Tip 10. Provide them with the tools they need. By providing your team members with the tools they need, delegation may help you and others to be more productive. Giving your team members the resources and tools they need to do the work quickly and efficiently is crucial when assigning jobs. This might include having access to financial resources, training materials, software, or any other staff. You can boost your team members' self-confidence, lower the possibility of mistakes or setbacks, and ultimately produce better outcomes by making sure they have all they need to truly succeed. Make sure you let your team members know exactly what resources are available to them, and when needed, provide advice or assistance to help them make the most of these resources. Recall that the purpose of delegation is to enable your team members to take responsibility for their work and accomplish their objectives. Hence, giving them the tools they need is a crucial step in this process. Bonus if you made it this far into the episode. Supply tools and instruction. It is your responsibility to ensure that the individual assigned a task or project has the equipment and supplies necessary for success. I do, we do, you do. i.e., watch me do this, then let's do it together. Now you try is a good training rule of thumb. When assigning someone a job, make sure they have the resources and expertise necessary to do it, or provide them a means to hone those competencies. Make sure there is a strategy in place for the person to acquire. Use the tool before assigning them a job, for instance. If you ask them to utilize a certain instrument that they have never used before. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them plan for what's to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip. Tip 1, examine the work and provide comments. Tip 2, express your gratitude. Tip 3, assign accountability. Empower. Tip 4, stay receptive to fresh ideas. Tip 5, select the best candidate for the position. Tip 6, give your group the freedom to decide. Tip 7, justify your decision to delegate. Tip 8, seek methods to make the procedure better for next assignments. Tip 9, give the appropriate directions. Tip 10, provide them with the tools they need. In our bonus tip, supply tools and instruction. Lost time is never found again. Benjamin Franklin. In conclusion, delegation is an effective strategy that may boost output and effectiveness in any kind of business or person. Effective task delegation allows you to concentrate on your main duties and provide superior outcomes. Don't forget to use the advice within this episode, which will help you to determine which jobs are assignable, choosing the best candidates, and setting clear expectations. You may reach your full potential and succeed more in both your personal and professional life by learning the art of delegating. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspectiveplans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.